This is part one of the shady underground of the poker world. Now, for those players who are really good and they know how to play the game and they know somebody inside, okay, I guess you can play. But if you are like me and you're a solid poker player, you win money, but you don't have any connections online, I suggest you not get involved because you can lose a lot of money, and I mean a lot of money. I done seen it happen, bad beats left and right. And for those players who were interested in knowing about PokerBros, yeah, they're notorious for strategically robbing you out of your money. And they do it in such a way that you know you're being cheated, but it's really difficult for you to say because it's in disguise bad beats. So I'm giving you heads up. Stay away from this app. I don't care who gives it to you. I don't care who it is. I don't care how nice, how friendly they are. They offer you to play online. Stay away from it because it's a hustle. And the way this hustle thrives, it thrives off of players who are really good. I'm talking about excellent players. They know how to play the game. Those are the players who they can steal the most money because they're competitive and they know how the game is supposed to go. So if you have, let's say for instance, you got kings. You know if you got kings and there's 8 players calling after you, you have to raise. You have to raise pretty high to get these players off. The players who have the worst hands to get them off your hand so that your chances of winning a big pot are better. So let's say for instance the blinds are big blind 600, small blind 300. And you raise it to like 2,400 or even 3,600, you know the majority of those players are going to fold. But on this app, there's players that's in on the whole hustle, and they will call your hand with some bullshit. I kid you not. They'll call you with 10-4, 10-6, 5 deuce, all these bogus hands that if they didn't have an inside knowing of what was going on, they would never call you. Who's at the casino, they would never call you unless they're on tilt. They're on complete tilt, they ain't got nothing left, fuck it, why not? These players be having massive chip stacks, and they will double team and triple team you because they know exactly what you're holding. It's a hustle. Yeah, you may win them big ones that was like, it seems like a miracle, you pulled off a straight or you pulled off the backdoor flush. That's only to knock off the players that were in that hand that they were going to rob and cheat their money anyway. Giving you all those chips only to snatch them from you down the line when you're in the bubble or you're in the last 2 tables and you're coming close to that money. That's how they get you. That's how they get you to start playing more, because they may allow you to win 1 or 2 tournaments. That's the lure you win. But once you start feeling like, oh, this is a good app, I can win money, that's how they get you. You see what I'm saying? And then you start feeling some kind of way now. You really competitive, but you got a compulsive mentality. I'm telling you, you're gonna lose a lot of fucking money. So let's start this video, and I'm gonna show you exactly. Yep. You see this? This is the app right here called PokerBros, and this lady invited me to play. And let me tell you something about this fucking scam ass shit right here. This dude right up there called Caesar Moan 65, the dude Noah, right? And the dude Big Mitch, and another one called Quad Queens. And the notorious one is Ben Queenie. These players hustle players out of money. They lure good players to come in and play. And what they do is they allow you to win portions of money, maybe a few tournaments here and there. Nothing, no big money or nothing. You may win $200, $300, right? But then they slowly, in a strategic manner, start taking your money and handing you ridiculously bad beats. I'm talking about the most ridiculous, unrealistic bad beats you will ever see. And they set you up in a way where they give you the hand.
Like, say for instance, you'll have kings, right? But when the flop hits, it'll be nothing there for you to see whether or not you got beat. Like, it'll be like a 10, a deuce, right? And a 5. So you're good. Or it'll be a 10, deuce, and an 8. You got the kings. And the rest of the flop, the turn and the river will be trash cards. But what you don't know is that there's a player who will call you knowing that he will pick up the winning card, which he will have 3s in his hand and have a 3 and beat you with trips. No matter which way you play, I don't care if you have aces. I've seen you, they have dealt me aces, and the dude, right, he had 8s, and they gave him 2 8s on the board to give him quads. Like, it's crazy, right? And it be and like another, the way they orchestrate it, you have to see it to know it. But right now I'm just recording it because it's not easy to record it while playing to catch everything. So right now I'm observing just to show you the type of bad beats they were getting. Now there's players on here that,
See how he had
the 9.
Yep.
And he had the ace. And look, this dude right here, Big Dave, he's not a regular player. All the regular players win money and they stay catching the hands. You know what I mean? And all the players that just come in, they're good players. They play from time to time. They get milked. You feel what I'm saying? So I just want to tell you this right now. I don't give a fuck who you dealing with out there. If you play poker and that's, you really good at it, you solid at it, watch who comes to you with apps to play on. I'm telling you right now, PokerBros is one of those shady ass, fucking cheating ass apps. And people just, the poker world players, there's a lot of players who be wanting to know, because they really feel like they get cheated. You're not alone. You do fucking get cheated, and you get cheated in the worst way. And so, I wanted to show you this, so everybody can be aware of these scams and these hustles that people be doing. I told you, I'm exposing all the sucker shit. Why? Because I'm one of those type of people, I'm one of those type of, people that deal with people in the best way. You know what I mean? Like, I like to do business the right way. You feel me? I'm not gonna scam you. I'm not gonna cheat you. I know that scam shit is how niggas get money and shit, right? But what you don't know, and you really don't know, because most people don't have a lot of knowledge of Akashic records and different lifetimes and, debts that you accumulate. And people always wonder why, bad shit be happening to them or why certain shit be happening. But they don't realize that, the people who are cheating everybody in this lifetime, they're being shady, they're fucking you over in these deals, they doing all this funny shit to you. They don't realize
Big
that
Dave is just getting chiseled right now.
It may not be the end of this lifetime that they'll pay for it, but some do. Some I would say you are fortunate.
All 4 of those players are the most slimiest players, and they always get the hands.
And when you do, it's
majority of the time. I'm telling you. You may beat them a few times because they don't want it to be obvious that you're getting cheated, but trust me.
And I wanted to really, really, expose everything from poker to jewelry to auto mechanics. Those get rich quick scheme. I'm about to shed light on that shit. And that's just for the real people out there that's been a victim of this shit. Real people who are looking for real deals. They're looking for real people to do real shit with. And these niggas be trying to cheat you and scam you and fuck you over. And they think it's cool. Most of the time they do it in an untraceable way where you can't get at these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You can't get at them. So, but, unfortunately for this bitch, I know her because I played in a live local tournament. So, if I want to turn up, I could turn up. But this is my way of turning up. Exposing you and fucking over your little scam hustle you got going on, and putting a lot of people, on point and making them aware not to fuck with you no more. Don't fuck with PokerBros, period. I don't give a fuck. It may not be from the one person that I'm dealing with that may come to you, but I'm telling you, all of these scam ass, cheating ass niggas who be doing these little shady shits at these local poker, private rooms and all that shit. You go to these private rooms, you know what I mean? Like Radio Shack, not Radio Shack, like the Shack, and you know what I mean, Rockets. You know what I mean? All these places that they have locally. Now, there's different ones in New York, different ones, Chicago, Texas, you name it. You know what I mean? They're like dealers. They're like casinos and shit. But they're worse than fucking casinos, because casinos don't give a fuck. They take from Peter to pay Paul. They don't give a fuck. They gonna make money regardless. So if you nice with your shit and you know how to work, you know how to hustle, you know what I mean? You know how to really play cards. You know how the game goes. You good. You're gonna be more of a winner than a loser. But for these local, places, they got dealers that they're mechanics. They set the deck all day and they rob your ass all day. The better player you are, the better they can rob you, because you can't detect it as well as you want to, and it's disguised in bad beats. Now, if you're a trash player, it don't make no sense, because it ain't gonna benefit, because you just gonna lose.
See how Dave is folding like crazy.
$20, $30, $40, maybe $100. You ain't coming back, and they ain't gonna make no money off of you, really. They just got a little chump change. They be looking for players who know how to play the game.
That's a fact.
So you gotta be careful. You have to watch what you do. I just want to make sure you see this, because this is it right here. I'm gonna back out of this shit, but you see how Noah stay getting the hands. That nigga have not lost yet. He's been getting these niggas left and right, but they all in it. They all in on it. They get percentages. They get cuts. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see something. I'm gonna back out here, right? Because I'm gonna back out, and I'm gonna go to this table.
See, Ben Queenie. Now, mind you,
fucking guy right here.
I was in the hand with that nigga in the other table.
Ben Queenie. Oh, and this motherfucker, Manda 22, whatever.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are, even in the tournaments, they always fucking pull off miracle fucking hands every time somebody plays big. Especially me. When I was playing big, I had hands. I knew I got you. I know you bullshitting. But they so quick to call a nigga with a bullshit hand, and they hit crazy on the fucking board. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And you would think, you know what I mean? That can't be a coincidence. Nah, it ain't a coincidence, my man. No, it's not. It's not a coincidence. These niggas, that's what they do. That's how they work. That's how they operate. And I always said I was gonna expose these motherfuckers when the time is right. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna show what these niggas do, and I'm gonna fuck up their whole hustle. Plain and simple. I'm gonna fuck their hustle up, because you try to cheat me. So fuck it. I'll expose you as a scam, and a motherfucker who ain't.
All right. I just wanted to show you that real quick. Okay, so as you just seen in that video, that was a video of what goes on with PokerBros. I mean, it's a mean hustle, it's a mean scam. It's a scam hustle. And like I said, it's not like the casino. The casino, if you know how to play cards and you know the tendency of the players, you can make money. The casino don't really give a fuck about who really wins and loses in there. They're gonna rob Peter to pay Paul. But with these online poker sites that you get introduced to, and they are rigged, and the people who are introducing you to the private rooms in these online poker apps, they in on it. They got players in there that know what's going on, they know the hands that you got, all kinds of stuff. They be on the phone with the same player who's in the same room as you. So it could be 9 players, 8 players in the tournament. 4 of them are on the phone with each other while playing. They're telling each other what hands they got, so they know how to strategically squeeze you and everything. And the host The host is the one that's dividing the money amongst the players who are in on it. 40 billion dollars this year since COVID-19 online gambling has made. Online poker sites, I'm telling you. And I'm just giving you heads up. Stay away from that shit. Stay away from it. You want to get your money, go to the casino. If the casino's closed, unless you know somebody who has a legit poker online site, which is hard. I'm talking about it's rare. Like I've been playing poker since 2008. I done won Poker Leagues, Pub Poker USA. You know what I mean? I came in 3rd place. Actually, no, sorry. I came in 5th place out of 380 something players. You know, I went to Mount Air Casino. I done played in Mohegan Sun in Pennsylvania. I done played in Foxwood. I played in so many casinos. Monte Carlo Expressway Casino. I'm telling you, man, I done played so many cash games, tournaments. I've won some really good money. And I'm talking about never have I seen playing in live as what I seen online. Online is just a whole different world, and I'm just telling you right now, watch yourself. Don't get cocky. Don't think that, this online apps that they invite you to is fair and you're going to win big money. No. They'll have a player sitting at the table, you playing the cash game. They'll have a player who will be sitting there with a whole lot of money, and he's the fish. I mean, he's not the fish, he's the bait. He's the bait for the new players who think that they might be able to win big money because he's got big money on the app. No. And I'm telling you, one of the key things that they do to organize this scam hustle, they be on the phone. They be on the phone. They got another cell phone. They got 2 cell phones. One phone that they're playing with you on, and another phone that they're on, speaking to the players who are in the same room as you. I'm telling you, they are getting motherfuckers, yo. And it's hard to get at them because most of them you do not know. You do not know who you play. I only knew that one lady because I went to a live free roll in Dallas. And I played against a bunch of shady looking motherfucking players. But I was that good, so of course she invited me because I know how the shit go. I know how it go. I know when it's rigged. And plus we playing it on free roll where everybody gets a chance to deal. So you already know this motherfuckers, this mechanics. They know how to shuffle those cards and deal you, you know what I mean, a straight draw and deal themselves a flush draw. How they do it, I don't know, but I watched it, I witnessed it in person. So at the end of the day, I'm telling you, you know what I mean? Watch yourself. Hit like or subscribe. Share it with anybody that you know. But one thing I want you to do, take from this video and learn something and be aware of the type of scams and stuff that's going out here. And this is for all you poker players and even those people who ain't poker players but who want to know a little bit about what goes on behind the scenes. Be careful out there. Go